from July 19th to August 2nd. They will evaluate and determine the team, and on August 2nd, they will announce the projects in cohort number 1, and then August 9th will be the date that the cohort number 1 will begin the program. And the focus of this program will be to help early adopters define their ideas, tokenomics, receive advisory service, and produce business materials, aka the white paper. If you're familiar with the white paper, it's pretty much their plan. It's a roadmap. What's the project about? If you're starting on crypto, you have to have a roadmap. You have to determine and define what you're about. You have to define every detail, and that is contained on a white paper. And also in October or November of 2021, they will be having a Constellation community event, which will be virtual and in person. And they'll also have a pitch day as a part of this event. So that's what's upcoming. So the team is awesome. Ben Jorgensen, Wyatt, and Benjamin Diggles are so transparent. They have a weekly hypergraph hour on YouTube every Wednesday. Matthias, I'm actually not sure how to pronounce his name, but he's also very transparent. He communicates quite a bit. I would highly recommend you guys follow these guys on Twitter. Obviously they have the LinkedIn on the homepage, but they have a hypergraph hour every Wednesday on their YouTube channel, and it's very informative. These guys are top tier communicators. They're very transparent. They're they communicate like you and I. They're not like some in a suit, you can't touch me type vibes. They're very transparent, and they communicate as much as they can, and they're very personable. And that's what you want to look for in any project that you look into. That's like one of the main filters I use in any project that I'm looking into.
It is a highly resilient distributed network with no single point of failure. Constellation's DLT also secures the data produced by one of the core AV components, the LiDAR sensor systems. LiDAR is an active remote sensing method for measuring distances to objects such as other cars. Constellation allows AVs to make quick decisions by identifying LiDAR data related to vehicle component failures and potential collisions before they happen.
Also, I just wanted to show that really quickly. You can definitely watch this video on your own time. Constellation is also working in the autonomous vehicle space to essentially their piece of the puzzle is to enable data to be secured, validated, and audited in real time so that vehicles can make the right decisions with good data. You don't want any wreck being caused just because the LiDAR sensor sent some data and acted on it, but the data was bad.
Constellation Network is working with Space ISAC to provide response, mitigation, and resilient solutions that will ensure the security of space assets and their supporting infrastructure. Constellation is a key player amongst a number of government and private enterprise consortia working together to orchestrate new space technologies, projects, and prototypes.
In the video, man, I don't really think I have to go any further. These guys are working on so many projects. They have their hands in some big boy projects. I'm talking I'm talking projects with B's on them, probably trillions on them. These projects are huge. They're working in the autonomous vehicle space. They're working on validating data within space, where the majority of the data is. We're talking about space satellites. Obviously, the internet runs off of satellites. Our GPS systems run off of satellites. But these guys are working with government entities. These guys are working with mobility sectors so that people will be able to press a button on the vehicle and drive safely in an autonomous vehicle. And they're also enabling transactions to be processed at unlimited capacity. It's really not much there to speak on outside of that. They have articles in Forbes that you can read. I'm going to drop this below. They're working with the Air Force as well. The U.S. Air Force is interested in Constellation technologies to secure data in real time. So there's some opportunity there. There's a potential that DAG will be used by the U.S. Air Force, and then also Constellation is also in the enterprise space as well. They have their feet, and they have the tools. They're building the project. They're building tools that will enable almost every sector to benefit from this technology. So I'm very bullish on this project for obvious reasons. If you have any questions, please join the chat below and tap in with me. Ask me any questions. I could go on and on. There's really so much to touch on with this project. I'm probably going to break this into multiple videos. I will most likely be dropping more updates on this project because I'm currently focus on this project as I described earlier. If you guys have any questions, please comment them below. Check out the links below in the description, because that's where all of this information will be. The videos I just touched on here, they're going to be below. If there's anything that you have to ask me, or you have any feedback, any questions or concerns about this project, you can ask me below, comment below. Also join the chat. Without further ado, let's stay healthy and get wealthy.